If you're over 60, there's a hidden reason why most seniors were never told to drink this. And no, it has nothing to do with age itself. It has to do with how blood circulation actually works, especially blood flow to the legs and feet. This is where most advice quietly gets it wrong, and why so many people feel confused and frustrated. For decades, seniors were told that circulation problems were simply a normal part of getting over. Cold legs, numb feet, heavy limbs at night, all treated as something you must accept after 60. But modern physiology shows a different picture. The body doesn't just lose circulation randomly. Something specific changes inside the system. What's surprising is not what changes, but why almost no one explains it clearly. This missing explanation is the real hidden reason, and once you understand it, everything clicks. Why walking alone doesn't always help, why isolated tips fail to improve blood flow, and why the solution starts much earlier than you think. For many seniors, the first signs are subtle. Your legs and feet feel colder than they used to. There's a heaviness that builds up during the day. Sometimes a strange tingling when you sit or lie down. Other times, a numb sensation that comes and goes. These are often early signals of reduced blood circulation, but most people don't connect the dots right away. You might notice your feet taking longer to warm up, or your legs feeling tired even without much activity. At night, the discomfort can become more noticeable. This isn't weakness or lack of effort. It's how blood flow to the lower body changes with time, and almost no one explains why this happens. What makes this frustrating is how common it is. Millions of seniors experience the same sensations daily, yet they're told it's normal for your age, so they try to ignore it or push through it. They accept discomfort as part of life after 60. But understanding these signs changes everything, because they point to a deeper issue in the system. Most people try to treat these symptoms separately. They focus on the feet or just the legs. They look for quick relief instead of real understanding. But circulation doesn't work in isolated parts. It follows a connected pathway throughout the body. And when one area struggles, others compensate. This is where most approaches quietly fail. Once you see this pattern, the picture becomes clearer. These sensations aren't random or meaningless. They're messages coming from your circulation system, signals that coordination has started to weaken, especially the legs and feet. And before you can improve anything, you need to understand the mistake most people make next. Most seniors don't ignore the problem. They actually try to do something about it. They walk more because they were told it helps circulation. They stretch, massage their legs, or move their feet. Some follow random tips they hear from friends. Others search online for quick advice. Yet the discomfort keeps coming back. At first, these habits seem logical. Movement should help blood flow, right? And sometimes it does, but only briefly. The relief doesn't last through the day. By evening, the heaviness returns. Cold feet come back when you sit still. That's when frustration starts to build. Many seniors begin to blame themselves. They think they're not walking enough or that they're doing the wrong exercises, so they try harder and push more. But effort alone doesn't fix the issue, because circulation isn't just about movement, it's about how the system responds internally. This is where isolated solutions fall short. They target one action, not the full process. Walking addresses motion, but not coordination. Stretching helps muscles, not signaling. Hydration helps volume, but not direction. Each habit works on a small piece, but blood flow doesn't work in pieces. Think of circulation like a network. Every part depends on another. When one signal is weak, the whole system adjusts. So fixing one habit can't override the rest. That's why results feel inconsistent. Some days feel better, others worse, and no one explains why this happens. This leads many seniors to give up. They accept discomfort as unavoidable. They stop looking for better answers. But the real issue was never effort, it was the approach itself. Because circulation needs coordination, not fragments. And that brings us to the mistake almost everyone makes next. The biggest mistake is how circulation is viewed. Most people see it as a single problem. They think one habit should fix everything, so they focus on one action at a time. More walking, more stretching, more effort. But the body doesn't work that way, especially after 60. Treating circulation like a single isolated issue is like fixing one wire in a broken circuit. That wire might look fine on its own, but the system still doesn't turn on because other connections are failing. Signals aren't reaching where they should, and energy never flows correctly. Circulation depends on timing and coordination. Blood has to move when the body signals it to. Vessels need to respond at the right moment. The lower body depends on this cooperation, especially the legs and feet. When coordination weakens, flow becomes uneven, and no single habit can correct that.
This is why fragmented approaches disappoint. They try to force one part to work harder, but they don't restore the system, so results feel temporary or incomplete. Some symptoms improve, others remain. Confusion grows because nothing feels consistent, and people assume this is just aging. In reality, the system isn't broken, it's just out of sync. The body still knows how to regulate flow. It simply needs the right sequence. Preparation before activation, activation before maintenance. Order matters more than intensity. Once you understand this, a new path opens. Instead of forcing the body, you support it. Instead of fragments, you use a system, one that works in the correct order. This changes how circulation is approached entirely, and it explains why most advice never works, which leads to the missing piece no one talks about. Healthy blood circulation isn't random. It follows a coordinated internal process. One step prepares the system, another step activates the flow, and a final step keeps everything stable. This coordination becomes more important after 60 because timing starts to matter more than effort. When this system works together, blood flow moves smoothly to the lower body. The legs and feet receive what they need, not through force, but through proper signaling. The body responds naturally when conditions are right. That's how circulation is designed to work, as a sequence, not a shortcut. Most people never learn this. They're taught to focus on actions, not processes. They hear what to do, but not when or why. So they miss the structure behind circulation. Preparation is skipped. Activation happens at the wrong time, and results never fully show up. This explains why isolated habits fail. They interrupt the natural order. They try to activate flow without preparation, or maintain flow without proper activation. The system stays out of balance, not broken, just misaligned, and that misalignment creates discomfort. Once the sequence is restored, the body responds differently. Signals become clearer, flow becomes more consistent, especially to the legs and feet. This is why coordination matters more than intensity, and why understanding the system changes everything. This integrated approach isn't complicated. It doesn't require extreme effort. It simply follows how the body already works, in the right order, at the right time, with the right support. And that brings us to how this system is applied in real life. This system works because it follows phases, not random actions, not isolated habits, but a clear sequence the body understands. Each phase supports the next one. Skipping a phase weakens the outcome. Following all phases creates stability. Phase 1 is preparation. This phase focuses on reducing internal resistance. It helps the system relax instead of fighting itself. When internal pathways are less restricted, signals travel more efficiently. This prepares the body to respond naturally. Especially after 60, this step is critical. Without proper preparation, the body resists change. Blood circulation doesn't respond consistently. That's why many efforts feel blocked. Phase 1 creates the foundation. It doesn't force blood flow, it makes flow possible. Phase 2 is activation. This is where the system gently signals circulation to respond, not through intensity, but through coordination. The focus here is the lower body, especially the legs and feet. When activation happens at the right time, blood flow follows more naturally. Activation without preparation fails, but activation after preparation works differently. The body recognizes the signal. Circulation becomes more responsive. Flow feels smoother, not forced. This is where many seniors notice changes because the system is finally aligned. Phase 3 is sustain. This phase supports daily stability, so blood flow doesn't fluctuate up and down. It helps maintain consistency throughout the day, not just short-term relief. This completes the protocol and shows why this isn't a trick, but a system. When all 3 phases work together, the approach feels simple, not overwhelming. Nothing extreme, nothing artificial, just support in the right order. And the next question becomes obvious. How does this fit into a normal daily routine? One of the most important parts of this protocol is how easily it fits into real life. It was designed with seniors over 60 in mind. No complicated schedules, no extreme routines to follow, just a clear structure that feels natural, something you can actually stay consistent with. The protocol works alongside your day, not against it. It doesn't demand extra effort or strain. Many people describe it as surprisingly simple. You're not constantly thinking about it. It becomes part of your normal rhythm. That's what makes consistency possible. Because it follows phases, the body knows what to expect. Preparation comes first. Activation follows naturally. Support is maintained throughout the day. There's no guessing involved. Everything happens in the right order. This is very different from random habits. You're not trying something new every week. You're not stacking tips on top of tips. Instead, you follow one clear protocol. That clarity reduces mental fatigue, and it increases follow-through, which is often the missing piece.
Many seniors say the protocol feels gentle, not aggressive or forced. It works with the body, not against it. That's especially important after 60 because the goal isn't intensity, the goal is cooperation. And cooperation leads to better consistency. When something is easy to follow, people actually stick with it, day after day. That's when patterns begin to show. That's when the system has time to respond. And that's why the next part matters so much, what seniors commonly notice once they follow it consistently. When this protocol is followed as a whole, certain patterns begin to show up. Not overnight promises, not dramatic claims, but gradual, noticeable changes, especially when all phases work together. That consistency is key. Many people describe their legs feeling warmer throughout the day, not just for a short moment, but in a more steady way. Others notice less heaviness in the evening. Standing or sitting feels more comfortable. These are common experiences shared. Some seniors mention improved comfort at rest, less awareness of their legs and feet, fewer distractions caused by discomfort. Not because something was forced, but because the system feels more balanced, flow seems less interrupted, and daily routines feel easier. It's important to be clear. Results can vary from person to person. No 2 bodies respond the same way. But when the full protocol is used, the patterns tend to repeat. Preparation, activation, and sustain together, not isolated steps. This is why the structure matters so much. People who skip phases often report less change. Those who follow the full sequence tend to notice more consistency. Not perfection, just steadier experiences over time, which reinforces trust in the system. As these patterns become more familiar, a natural question comes up. Who is this protocol really for? And just as important, who should probably skip it altogether? Because understanding that makes the next step clear. This system was created as a complete protocol, not a shortcut or a temporary trick. It's designed for seniors who want to understand their body, people who value structure over randomness, and who prefer a smarter approach to blood circulation, one that respects how the body works after 60 instead of fighting against it. This approach is for those who are tired of chasing isolated tips that don't last, for people who want clarity, not confusion, who want to follow one integrated system rather than constantly guessing what to try next. It's about supporting blood flow consistently, not forcing quick changes. It's especially suited for seniors who notice changes in their legs and feet, those who feel heaviness, coldness, or discomfort, and want a method that fits real life. No extreme routines, no unrealistic demands, just a clear protocol that can be followed daily. At the same time, this system isn't for everyone. It's not for people looking for instant fixes, it's not for those who want to skip steps or who prefer one-off solutions. Because the value comes from following all phases, preparation, activation, and sustain together, not isolated steps. This is why the structure matters so much. The real value of this protocol is how it simplifies decision-making. You're no longer jumping between methods, you're following one clear structure. That clarity alone changes how people feel, because confidence grows when the path is clear and uncertainty starts to fade. Once people understand who this system is for, the next question becomes very practical. What should you do if you want to explore it further? Where do you actually find the full protocol, and how can you review it at your own pace? That's what we'll cover next, because the next step is simple, calm, and completely optional. If this video helped you better understand how blood circulation works after 60, please take a moment to like this video. That simple action helps more people over 60 see this information. Many seniors are still confused about blood flow, and this helps it reach them. I'd also love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share your experience, whether it's about your legs and feet or questions about circulation in general. I read every comment personally. Your feedback helps guide future videos, and it helps others feel less alone. If you want to keep learning, make sure to follow the channel. I regularly share educational content about blood flow, circulation, and aging smarter, all explained in a clear, simple way, especially for seniors navigating changes after 60. No hype, just understanding. Many people ask where they can find the full protocol mentioned in this video. Everything that supports this system is organized in one place for clarity, so you can review it calmly at your own pace. No pressure and no obligation, just structured information. The link to the supplements that support this protocol is located in the first pinned comment below this video. That's where the full system is explained in detail, including how the phases work together, so you can decide if it fits your routine. Nothing here is forced, it's simply an option to explore. And remember, understanding comes first. When you understand the system, decisions become much easier. That's why education always comes before action. So take your time, review the information when you're ready, because what we'll explore next builds directly on this foundation.